Hello everyone and welcome to Flute of the Loop. My name is Leanna and today we are looking at the Powell signature. This is a solid silver head joint, body and keys. It uses the Powell signature head joint, has Stradinger pads, and the whole thing is made in the United States. If you saw the video about the Powell Sonore 705, you'll notice that I talked about where it was made from and what the parts are, because they're both made by Powell and they're made slightly differently. So if you're interested in that, go check out the other video. So let's see what she sounds like. Okay, this flute wants so much air. I'm gonna have to really push it to make this thing go. Okay, this flute off the bat is made for a powerhouse player. It really sings when you give it enough air, but it wants air. You gotta give it a punch. So if you pride yourself on having big lungs, this might be your flute. Let's see what it sounds like with a chromatic scale. Middle E for a second because it's sitting in a very different spot air direction wise than where the E sits on my flute. So anytime you're trying a different flute, just keep in mind that every flute is picky and it has certain things that it wants versus a flute that you might be used to. So let's see how it sounds with a little melodic etude. We're going to play a little bit of Bizet's Carmen. Yeah, okay, really nice, very brilliant in its sound. It has a lot of depth of sound, which I really like, but it does take a lot more effort than I'm used to, but that's not a bad thing. It's something that you can learn to do. All right, so before we move on, we're going to try something a little bit more virtuosic, so we're going to play a little bit of the Mendelssohn's Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay, cool. So the key action on this is actually the closest I've tried so far to something that is very similar to my personal flute. The keys are really light and easy to play, which makes them really fast. So my finger adjustment was not all that different from what I normally do. However, the head joint is so different that the response time is a little bit of an adjustment. So there was still a little bit here and there that I had to work around, but for the most part, it makes playing things that are very quick, very easy. So I really like the feel of these keys. Finally, we are going to test everything out on something that has both melodic and virtuosic components, and to play around with color, we're going to do a little bit of Daphnis and Chloe by Ravel. Okay, nice. So this flute has a lot of range when it comes to color choices. I can really push it into getting that really nice, dark, deep sound. If I really want to go there. And it has a really nice, light, pale range as well. You may have noticed that I had to redo that scale. My air was not in a place that this flute wanted, so I had to adjust for that, and that is very normal anytime you are trying out a new instrument. So this is a really fun flute to play. I really like this Powell signature. So huge thank you to FluteWorks for sponsoring this video. If you want to give the Powell a try yourself, you can go ahead and give them a call or an email and set up a trial time, and I will see you in the next video.